I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It is another exciting episode. It has been so long. It feels like forever, right? I am so excited to be here tonight to take your calls on air. So be sure to call in at 310-997-4966. 310-997-4966. Jump in that call queue. I call them at random, but I'm ready to take your calls, answer your questions, maybe make those connections to your loved ones for you. There is so much going on. As most of you know, I just got back from that beautiful, wonderful spirit tour in Australia, in New Zealand. It was amazing. And just a reminder of how many people come together to help us serve spirit. And I had so many loved ones come through and their messages, and it doesn't matter where you are. It just shows that power of spirit and how they do have a message, or that they do want something to say. They want to show us that they are around us. And I believe that they want to get us to believe more than what we want to believe in them. They just go, oh my goodness, yes, it's me. Can't you believe it? I'm right here. So I do have a little video that I'm going to share with you. But, just so much happening, a lot going on. Just so you know, tomorrow, Saturday night, I will be in Dallas. So tomorrow I leave for Dallas. Saturday night in Dallas is Heaven Calls Back. This is with Tracy Escobar, an amazing medium in Dallas. And last time we worked together, we had an incredible time. It was a packed house, and we're still doing this. I know there's a lot of concern with everyone, but we are still going to be there serving spirit, sharing their messages. So if you're in the Dallas area or can make it, make sure you grab your ticket, come out and join us. We already have a pretty full house as it is, and would love you and your loved ones to come and join us. So make sure you stop by, come out, hang out. It's Saturday night from 7:30 to 9 p.m. If you are a medium and want to develop your gifts, I'm actually teaching a 2-day workshop in Dallas. So that will be Saturday and Sunday. So if you want more information, just send a message. We can give you that link. It's not too late to come and hang out and spend 2 days learning and growing. I have to tell you, all the workshops throughout New Zealand and Australia, people just loved them. We had a blast. They were hard. Pushing yourself and getting it there, but it was really, really amazing. And, if you're in LA on March 24th, it's the Spirit Development Circle. So we do have that starting in LA. So if you're in town and you've missed me, come hang out. We're going to study for 4 weeks. It's a lot of exercises, so much to go through. And then, of course, if you're not in LA, or if you are and want to do something remote, on April 8th, this is a Mastering Mediumship workshop. I did it a couple months ago. And again, a lot of exercises. I'm really big on the exercising. We could train and take you through things and put you through everything you need to know. But really, it's so much about putting it out there, putting those exercises into practice so they become part of your spiritual practice. But yeah, so much going on. So don't forget, the Heaven Calls Back. It's in Dallas. It's at the Unity of Dallas. So this is a great place and a great space, and it's going to be really great, okay? And so, again, if you want to get in that call queue, 310-997-4966, 310-997-4966 is that number to call. And you all know the rules there. No speaker phone. just have those phones right up to that ear for yourself. No barking husbands or crying kids or any of those things. Don't be making dinner and watching your soap opera while you're trying to call in. We want that channel to be as clear as possible. And again, I'm taking your medium calls, your psychic calls, whatever it is that you want to inquire about. You just let me know by calling in. Pick up that phone and give me a ring now. And then that's really the best way for us to do it. Let me also share a video with you. These are just some highlights from the trip. And I just wanted to share them, right? Just because so many people came together. There were, again, when I look at all the attendees at the demonstration events that we had, and then the students who attended the workshops, and I did a couple days of full private sessions. And when I kind of add all of those up to how many messages were delivered and how many connections were made, it's hundreds. It's literally hundreds. And that's just incredible. So a 2.5-week journey that was jam-packed with fun and excitement, but really, really beautiful, beautiful connection. So here's the video. Let's hope it plays okay. Take a gander and just see some of the highlights here. And it's going to be really fun. So there we go. So it was good. You see, I drank wine. You cannot go to New Zealand, Hastings, and not have wine. You cannot go to Australia and not have wine. It's like going to Napa and not having wine. So it was a lot of fun. There was some play in there. It was a spa day with Sue. It was really a blast. So much fun. So really just... It's the second year I've been there. Last year I was there with Reese, and we had a fantastic time. And then this year it was a solo trip and just so much fun. And came back and needed a little extra sleep, but just feeling amazing, ready for Dallas tomorrow, excited about what's coming up. Also in April, I will be in New Jersey, heading back home. So I'm very, very excited to head there for a few events there as well. So how about we take some callers? I think that would be really, really fun. And we will just kind of see how that goes. Here we go. All right, 810. Here we go. 810. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello.
Hi there. Who is this?
This is Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. How you doing, honey?
I'm doing good.
Good. What can I do for you tonight, sweetheart?
Just want to hear something from my son.
Okay, got it. Okay. Let's see here. Let's just kind of get some information. Make sure we've got the right son for you.
Okay.
I think he's a bit of a smarty pants, I think, because I feel like he would like to joke around, because he's like, oh, let's make sure we have the right one.
Yeah.
And he likes
That would be him.
I think he would like to play with you. There's a very lightheartedness to him. There's kind of an interesting thing. I think that there's definitely like a depth to him. I don't think he shared everything. He feels to be a little bit private. Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's some things he kept hidden and feeling of things he kept private, but also when he was around people, he would have fun, or he would kind of make the room set up with laughter. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and he just gives me a real strong feeling of that, of just kind of saying, hey, I'm here with you. I love you. And there is that feeling with him where I believe he makes me feel like this passing was very, very sudden. Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
Okay, I hate to say this, and but would you understand? I feel like in a way he was keeping the passing hidden from you, or talking about, like almost, he makes me feel like there's a sense where he's responsible for this passing. Does that make sense to you?
No, it was an accident. Somebody was broke down on the road at night.
Okay, hang on one second. Then do you understand? Let me get this right, because he's feeling like there's some responsibility. So do you know if he was out doing something he shouldn't have been doing, or he's super funny. Like he gives me a sense like, hey,
Right.
I got to kind of own my part of this. Not that this is by hand or anything, but just a sense where I think he could get in a little bit of trouble when he wanted to.
Oh, he could have, but his passing was he was driving truck for work.
Okay, got it. All right. He was driving a truck. But, I think what he makes me feel like, I want to, do you mind if I dig into this a little bit more? Just because I feel like he was
Go
being,
ahead.
I feel like he was being a nice guy. So even though someone else hit him, or I feel like he was doing something that he was being a nice guy, or there was something where if, almost as if he had said no, or if he had been a little more selfish, there's something where maybe this wouldn't have happened. So I don't know. You'd have to look at his work schedule. There's something here. I can only give you what he's giving me, okay?
Yeah.
But there's just something
I
where
know the run that he was on.
Was
I know
it-
the run he was on. He didn't like it, and he didn't want to do it, but he did it anyway.
yeah, see, that's the feeling I'm getting. Like if he had just been a little more selfish and said, I'm not doing that. I'm not listening to you, But there he was, just
Yeah.
always trying to help people out, always trying to be there for people. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just
Yeah.
that's just kind of the feeling he gives me. Always being there for someone, always stepping in, even when he didn't want to. I actually feel like he might have been thinking about changing jobs overall. So that's kind of interesting. And it gives me a sense where I feel like he was strong for you. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like he was like a strong kid for you. I feel like he just felt like
Yeah.
he would take care of himself in a lot of ways. He didn't ever want you to worry about him, and he gives me a feeling around too where, I just love he's kind of like got this little grin, and I wonder if he had a little dimple. Does that make sense? Or like one side of his face would just kind of do this cute little dimple thing.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think it was the left side.
Oh, okay. So I'm pointing to oh, that's funny. It's like a mirror. Got it. And he gives me this feeling too where, I think he would whistle. Do you ever remember him whistling or humming? Because I feel like he would sit there and whistle or hum in his truck.
He probably hummed more than whistled.
Okay. Just because I get a sense of like him really enjoying music. So I feel like he would kind of listen to it, keep himself occupied, that sort of thing. And I do feel like he enjoyed the outdoors a lot too. Like he makes me feel like he liked being outdoors, and just but I feel like here's a kid, like he was a very free person. I just feel like he was very free, and like you said, like I feel like he was a good kid. I just think that he could, not that he tried to, like, yeah, I mean he was good, but I just feel like he would like to test you. I don't know that. I guess he thought it was fun.
Yeah, he did.
He'd like to not say stress you out, but like test you just because it was fun, like make you worry for no reason in a way, you
Yeah.
know. um, and
Yep.
he does give me. Would you know the name Michael connected to anyone? It could be someone in the living or a middle name for someone. Does that name ring a bell for you?
It,
Or he has a friend?
it was one of his friends.
Okay,
He used
got
to
it.
go four-wheeling with all the time.
Oh, got it. That's the outdoors thing too. And I do feel
Yeah.
like it's like kind of connecting to his friends because he makes me feel like he wanted to be around. He loved being around his friends, you know, and he loved kind of going out and doing things. He would always get dirty. He's a dirty, like he would always get dirty. He didn't mind the dirt. He didn't mind mud. He didn't mind. he just he just gives
Yep.
me a feeling of wanting to live, wanting to play. But like I said, I really feel like the one thing he keeps showing is that he would be there for people and that he would show up when people need
Yeah.
him. Is there, would you also have
Yeah.
a daughter or he have a sister? Is that correct? Do you understand that?
Yep.
Okay, because he wants to acknowledge his sister. I'm curious though, does he also have a daughter or is it just a sister?
Just the sister.
Okay, there makes me feel like, is there another young girl or do you have a granddaughter yet? Can I ask?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what? Did you say yes?
Yes.
Okay, because I feel like he wants to acknowledge.
So.
Okay, got it. Because I feel like he wants to acknowledge the grandbabies also. Like I feel like he wants to acknowledge the whole family. Yeah. And and he also keeps telling me again how much he loves you and yeah, and that you keep. It's almost like you keep praying to him. Does that make sense? I know you're talking to him, but almost like you're praying to him, or just asking for a sign. Can you give me? Oh, I'm laughing because he
Yep.
says, "Stop saying give me, Mom. Stop saying give me." He's so precious. He's so cute. And he also just wants to tell you just again, how much he loves you and how much he is around you. Okay. Yeah. And
Okay.
I do feel like there's a part two. Actually, I feel like he gives you birds. I don't know if you've connected to birds yet for him, but
Oh my God.
okay, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, because
Yeah, it was like 2 days after his funeral. There was a hawk looking in my kitchen window.
wow, yeah. So just know that's him, okay? Know that's him, and know that that is him letting you know that he is there. And just like a hawk, right? It's kind of like that is a bird that's definitely
Yeah.
going to watch over someone. Definitely going to be there to protect you.
Yeah.
And he's always going to be there to protect you. He's a little macho, but it's so cute to watch him.
Yeah.
You know, he's definitely a man's man, and but he's a good heart and a very loyal person. Like he makes me feel he's very loyal to the people around him, and he still is. So just know that, and he's got lots of love. Okay. Would you
Okay.
happen to know a K name like Kathy? Does that name ring a bell for you for anyone?
Living or
Could be living or in spirit, sweetheart. I just kind of heard that really quick as well.
well, his grandmother. She was. Her name was Kathleen.
Okay, got it. Well, her name is still Kathleen. Even in the spirit world, her name is still Kathleen. Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's letting us know. He's on a first name basis with his grandmother, but B, he's with her. So to let you know that he's with, but see, I think he would do that. Like, I feel like he would even maybe call you by your name or things like that, because I just think he thinks it's funny. So I feel like he's letting you know that he's with his grandmother as well. Okay. And, just letting you know there's a lot of love for you and letting you know how much he is there taking care of you and how much he really just wants to thank you. Yeah, there's something about you washing dishes. Do you not have a dishwasher, or do you tend to wash dishes?
No, I always said I was going to get a dishwasher. But
Oh my
then
God.
I
Is
still
that not
just wash
funny?
dishes.
Isn't that funny that he brings that in?
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? So
Yeah.
it's those little things that they
Uh-huh.
bring in that I think are so cute and so funny. So, go get that dishwasher, Mom, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Well, lots of love to you,
All right.
sweetheart. And just know that he's with you and around you,
Thank you.
okay? All right. Bye-bye,
All right.
hon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I love that. Isn't that, the thing is that, well, he mentions the bird, which is really great. He brings in those names. But I think, like, what's so crazy is when the dishwasher, like, he showed me a sink. And so he showed me a sink and he showed the dish liquid. And I was curious. I should have asked her. I saw yellow dish liquid. So I'm wondering if it was yellow, but that's just interesting. And he just made a joke. So I thought, well, what's she doing about the dishes? Why is she always washing dishes? So I think that that's really funny that he wanted to bring that in. So it's a lot of love and just all those things with them. So, all right. So here we go. How about we take another caller? How about 805? Here we go. 805, you're on the air. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hi, this is Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. How you doing, honey?
Good.
Good, good, good.
I just first of all want to tell you how much I appreciate your gift. I mean,
Oh.
it's just you're just amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks. I appreciate that. What can I do for you tonight?
Well, I'm just wondering if any of my peeps on the other side or my guides.
Yeah.
If
Peeps or
anybody has
guides.
any advice, because I just lately been feeling kind of like directionless.
Yeah.
I guess you would
Well, you know
say.
what's interesting is I thought what was really interesting is to me they were showing they were showing some financial distress. So I don't know if they're just showing because you're on the wrong path.
No,
So
actually, finances are kind of the only thing I'm not having any difficulty with.
oh, that's interesting. Well, let's kind of go into it. Can I let me just I know we want to talk about romance, but what is it you do for work, honey?
I
'Cause it-
actually work for a municipality. I work for the sewer.
Oh, got it. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. So it could be maybe because of what's going on environmentally, maybe they're just kind of chiming in about it. That's all. I don't really know. But I keep feeling like I think you can keep doing this job if you I think you can keep doing this job if you want to, but I also feel like there's an encouragement to maybe step outside a little bit more, maybe even bring in some more hobbies for yourself, because I don't know. It's almost, I hate to say this, but like a sense of loneliness. So I don't know. Would I be right that you're single, Sherry? Just say yes.
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay. Because I feel like, what they want to do is bring in to get you out a bit more, or to get you kind of in things that you're enjoying a bit more, to kind of bring that person to you, right? Because there's definitely that strong sense of that you're wanting that person. You're not closed off to bringing this person in, but I don't really feel like you're out there. I mean, listen, I don't think you're going to meet them at the sewer company. I don't.
No.
I don't. And so I feel like
I am a singer. I just
see?
we
Come
sing
on now.
maybe once a month. And,
see?
Well, and it's funny because when I'm singing and performing someplace, I don't have people approach me really.
It's more because I think you have to. Okay, so when you do that, I feel like it's allowing. You have to kind of put out an energy that it's okay to come talk to you. Like, I feel like, I learned that from what I do. I would do public events, and then or do a class, and then maybe people wouldn't come up. And I think it was because people felt like they couldn't. There was something about the energy I was putting out. And so once I changed that, now people want to come up and they take a picture and we have a good old chat. Yeah. So I feel like for you, it's just about kind of making that part of you available. And maybe walking up to people and talk.
Okay.
And I feel like this singing is something more for you to do, you know? So
Okay.
I feel like it's about
Yeah.
see, now you made me think I was all crazy when you're like, oh, no, I'm stable. And I said, well, I really feel like you're on the wrong path. No, I'm fine.
Yeah, it really isn't. I mean, because my job is just, it's just my job.
It's
but,
just right.
I do enjoy singing.
Yes.
And it's just,
Yes.
I don't know. I just feel like there's just something more, and I
Oh my
just
God,
don't
Sherry,
know what
you're going to get
I-
fired. I'm about to fire you. Okay. I hope everyone else is listening to this too. All right. The singing, I want you to sing more. Put yourself out there more. Maybe just give yourself a chance to do it more. It enriches your soul. I feel like you sound amazing. Like when I mean, we do have a grandmother in spirit, so she could be a little biased, but I just feel like they're really praising how well you sing, you know? And I feel like you
man,
can
yeah.
even sing, I feel like you can even sing classics well. Again, that could just be her favorites.
Wow, yeah.
But is that right? Do you do like Frank Sinatra? Like, can you do all of those kind of songs?
Oh yeah, like Judy Garland is my hero.
Yes, see? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so funny. So I do believe that they're encouraging you to, let me explain this too. I feel like if you went out there and sang more and put yourself out there more, really pushed yourself in that way, right? And really just even kind of create a gig for yourself, an actual gig, and really let yourself do it. That's going to shift your energy. That's really going to shift. It's actually going to raise your vibration tremendously. You do a lot of work on your vibration and on your path, but you do it incognito. So I think we need to have it out.
I do.
Yes. So we need to have it out a bit more, because that to me is what's going to help. That to me that's what's going to help your light shine so that people will approach you. But I do get a sense that you have to really invite people in. I don't know if it's just because of the power of your voice or your sexiness, but I almost feel like it can be a little intimidating. So it's
I've been told that before.
see. Can I ask a personal question? Do you mind? Are you
Of course. Please.
are you kind of a voluptuous lady or a bosomy lady?
Yes.
Okay. See, they just don't.
Bought and paid for.
Yeah, they don't even know. See, they just feel like they. So I feel like it's a little because they feel like you're either out of their league or it's too much. So let yourself be very approachable. So that doesn't mean cover up. Show it. Not everything, but. Right. Colby told me to sing in the nude.
As a matter of fact, that probably could be coming from my grandmother.
Oh,
too,
it's so
she used
funny.
to remark about how big my boobs were.
Oh my gosh, isn't that funny? Well, she's the one who's definitely pushing you into the singing too. I mean, she definitely wants a star in the family, honey. And so, listen, you've got this secure job, which is great, and it does pay your bills, which is wonderful. But, with this extra time, pursue this singing, put yourself out there, embrace this part of you, because I feel like that's how we bring in that partner. That's how we make that love connection. I really, really do. And I feel like I just want you to kind of stretch yourself in this part first, and then we can bring that partner in, okay?
Sounds great.
Yeah. It's funny because I know you really wanted, I feel like you really wanted to talk about relationship, but Grandma's like, no, we need to talk about her career.
Oh.
Because Your grandmom is smart. Your grandmom is like, it's her career that gets the man.
Yeah, that's
I
funny that you would say that. Yeah, she would.
Yeah, I feel like again, I just feel like there's something magical and you have a connection and it's just about so the other thing I want you to do is take that connection to that higher self that you've been working on and make that a through line with your singing, with your soul, with your higher self and put that out into the world more in a really bigger way. And then that's absolutely how this person is just going to see you. And I think they're almost going to fall in love at first sight, but because they're seeing your soul more. So, open that up, shine more, talk to women, talk to men, put it out there, and you're going to see a whole transformation for you. Okay. Let it happen.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah. Stop holding yourself back. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You have a good night. Okay, honey?
You too.
All right.
Thanks again for your gift. It's
You're
amazing.
Thank you. Real quick, not to give you too hard of a time. I used to be a tax manager. And what if I stayed in that career? What if I stayed in that secure little job because I was afraid to put myself out there? I was afraid to kind of open up to the gift.
Oh, yeah, you'd rip us all off.
Yeah. Right? So maybe look at that as your own point of view for you, that there's something more for you to do, okay?
Okay, that sounds great.
All right.
Thank you again.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Lots of love and have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Let us try 925. Here we go, 925. Hey, 925, you're on the air with music. There you go. Good girl. Who is this? Hi there, honey. Who is this?
This is Kendra.
Hi, Kendra. What can I do for you tonight? I hear the baby.
I was hoping to connect with whoever you have coming through for me.
Okay, got it. Let me see here. The first person I feel is a woman in spirit, okay? I actually feel like this would be a grandmother for you. So is grandmother on the other side for you, honey?
Yes.
And would your grandmother be very motherly for you or towards you? Because I feel like there was a close bond to this lady.
Yes.
Okay, and mom is still in the living, is that right? I want to make sure because this lady feels so much like a mother. I just want to make sure I'm still with.
My
okay.
mother is alive.
Okay,
Yes,
perfect.
my mother's alive.
Okay, let me just say it's so interesting because your grandmother acts like your mother. There's so much love that she has for you and there's so much cradling. I feel like she had been very nurturing for you. Does that make sense? Do you remember that with her? Very loving and caring?
Yeah.
And just a sense too of I think you were a little spoiled. I feel like she kind of couldn't say no to you because I feel like she wanted to kind of give you things. I felt like too, you must have really pretty eyes because did she always comment on your eyes or something like that? Do you have pretty eyes?
Yes. Yes. I never really saw them that way, but I was, she was Mexican and I was a little blonde.
Do you have light-colored eyes?
She saw them different.
Yes.
Do I have what?
Light-colored eyes, honey?
No, they're very, very dark.
Okay, got it. Okay. I just feel like she just gave me a sense that she was so drawn to your eyes and just thought that they were so beautiful. She really did. And I feel like that felt so special to her. Almost like she thought you were a special child, like a God's child.
Yeah.
There's a sense where she really Yeah. And I do feel like what's interesting too now the baby we hear that's your child, right? Is that your first child, honey?
No.
Oh.
I have two.
she's making me feel like I feel like she knows about both of them. So I don't know if one was born after her passing. Do you know that? Is there a timing thing here?
Oh, wow. So, my son came with us to her funeral. So he was
Oh,
about 9 months old when she
okay.
passed.
Okay, got
And
it.
he's 9 now. Wow. Yeah. So he was
Oh,
about 9 months when he passed.
got it.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Okay. So she's
And he's 9 years
acknowledging.
now.
Look at that. Wow. Isn't that crazy? So she's acknowledging that,
Yeah.
but she's also letting you know how much she's around you. So she gives me a strong sense of letting you know that she's around you. And then real quickly, sweetheart, there is a male here as well. I don't have as strong of a connection with him. So I'm not sure if he's for you or your husband. You're married, is that right? Or did I make you married?
I am. Yes.
Okay.
No, we're married.
Okay, because I feel like there's a male here that feels like a father. That feels like a father for one of you.
Okay.
Can one of you connect to a
Okay. It could
father?
be his father.
Okay, I just
It
want
could
to.
be his father.
I
Yeah.
feel like maybe you can pass a message on to him because I feel like his dad wants to let him know that he's with him and that he's like maybe to tell your husband it's okay to share his feelings more. Like I feel like the dad might not have shared his feelings enough or may have been a bit had a difficult time telling his son or something like this. So he's letting his son know, don't be afraid to share your feelings. You're very protected and you're loved. And I'm also like, he really is very, very proud of him for how much of an upstanding man and father he is. So he wants to, and just to tell him that he loves him and that, he kind of wants to shake his hand, like really as an equal, shake his hand. So maybe
Oh,
just share that with him.
thank
Do you
you,
mind?
Colby.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Thank you,
Okay.
Colby.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. You're welcome, sweetheart.
All
You
right.
have a good night, honey, okay?
You too. Good
All right.
night. Good
Lots
night.
of love, sweetheart. Bye-bye. Okay, here we go. How about let's see. How about we take Iris here at 8:08. Iris, I saw a name here. Is this Iris? Hello? Or not? Let's see. Hang on.
Hello?
Hi there. Who is this?
Hello?
Hi there.
This is Iris.
Oh, it is.
Hi.
Look at that. Your name popped up. How are you, sweetheart?
Oh, good, good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. What can I do for you tonight?
Just a general question. I'm going to go through the career aspect. Wondering if I should pursue some sort of like MLM gig or go back to school. I just can't get it together here.
Okay, got it. One thing what does MLM mean?
Well, where you sell like
Oh,
Tupperware or
got it,
like
got it.
Fenty, like those.
Oh, that doesn't feel right. What I was feeling was that I was seeing more of a test and a certification. So I feel like there's more of a career path that doesn't feel like, oh, hey, I have to go back to college. It just feels like more of a certificate program. So I feel like it's a career that would be more in a certificate program, so that you do take a test though. So that could be like real estate, or like a cosmetic test, something along those lines. So not really the MLM. I don't think it's going to be fulfilling enough long term. I mean, you like to. I know, yeah. I just feel like you're meant to be pushed a little bit more and more of a career that can grow with you. That I just don't know. I definitely no on the MLM. Sorry.
Okay.
That's probably not what you wanted to hear, is it? But it's definitely a no. I don't think it's gonna no.
Right. No,
Um,
I'm trying to be motivated because I need to get it together, and
Yeah.
I'm not motivated in any, and not
not much of anything right now.
Right,
But I know we
right.
need to get together and get going.
Yeah, I think it's more about finding something that, would interest you, that you feel like you could really kind of enjoy, you've never thought of facials or skincare or anything like that,
I was thinking of, well,
or
but it would
eyelashes.
require going back to school for like nutrition.
Okay, yeah, but I bet you why don't you look at certificate programs? Like, I bet you there's a shorter program that would give you a certification in nutrition. I'm seeing a program.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, listen, I believe that you're looking at 1 to 2 years of study, but I'm not looking at 4 years of study. You'll learn as you go, but I keep feeling like this is a program that allows a certification in 1 to 2 years. And I feel like that's something you
Okay.
would enjoy more. And like, it's something you could even work in before, even think about it. You could work in it somewhere, even though you won't be consulting so much, unless you did something like a Jenny Craig or a Weight Watchers consult, even if it's just part to learn and kind of be in that element or in an element of it while you're studying. But I just feel like this is something more long term for you.
Okay.
If you did Tupperware or Scentsy or Mary Kay, any of those, they would be so short-lived. And I don't really feel that sales is necessarily your strongest suit. Like, it doesn't feel like you're passionate enough about selling something. Like, I really feel like for you, it would have to mean something to you. I don't think you mind talking to people and helping people, but I see it more as helping people rather than sales.
Yes.
And I feel like that,
Yeah, so what you mean.
you understand that. So I feel that long term, that would be more enjoyable for you. That would be more rewarding.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know you wanted me to give you the quick fix, but it's not. But you know what? Once you're in it, you'll thank me. You know that you can do this. I know once you're in it, you'll be fine. Can I ask a personal question, honey? Do you, are you,
Yes.
I'm not a doctor and I'm not diagnosing, but are you dealing with any level of like depression or sadness?
Um, not like a true
Not a
depression
deep
or
one.
sadness.
Yeah.
No, I'm yeah, I'm just I guess I'm trying to get out of it and get back
Yeah.
into a healthy routine with
Yes.
working out and
Yeah.
eating healthy.
I felt
So
like,
that's what I'm doing.
yeah, good. I think that that's wonderful because I feel like you're going to have to force yourself, motivate yourself, right? But I do feel like the more you do it and get yourself enrolled in a program, you're actually going to feel a lot better. Like because you really are, you can do the work, the certification. I don't think it's going to be too hard for you. I mean, you're disciplined enough that you can do it. Um, but I feel like kind of getting your energy back, because I was feeling like a little lack of energy. So I feel like kind of getting everything in order is just going to help you tremendously. Okay.
Okay.
I think
Okay,
I
sounds
really
good.
feel like you're able to turn this, like, I feel like you're able to kind of turn like, whatever you've been through, kind of turn it around and like have so much success with it. We just want to put you in the right direction.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. You're welcome. All right.
All
You
right,
have a
thanks.
good day. All right. Bye-bye, honey.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, here we go. Let us say, I think we have time for one more caller. So here we go. Let's see. How about 303? Hey, 303. I have just a few
Hi.
minutes left. Who is this?
Sure, this is Katie.
Katie, how you doing, sweetie?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, honey. What can I do for you today?
I was hoping you can connect with my father-in-law.
Yeah.
in spirit.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Would you, so would you, I believe you would have been close to this father-in-law. Does that make sense? Are you close to him as well? Because um, I've got someone who makes me feel like they really like you.
Yes, we were close.
Like, and I feel like, definitely like very comfortable with you. Does that make sense? He feels very relaxed and comfortable. And he feels like there was that little bit of that fatherly protection of you. He's so cute. A little bit of that fatherly protection and wanting to be around you. I think he was around the family a lot. Did you guys just have him live with you or around him a lot? Because I just feel like he really enjoyed having the family around.
Yeah. We spent a lot of time together.
Okay. And then he also, I get a sense too where there's a little bit of weakness to him at the end. Is that right? Or is he just weaker or weaker in his hands too? Something like this?
Yeah, pretty much all over.
Okay. But I also feel like he tried to keep, a sense of humor with this as well. Like, I do feel like he's tried to be like, he doesn't feel like, he makes me feel like his spirits were still good. Like, he always tried to keep his spirits good. Do you this is going to sound like the craziest thing. I have no idea. Would you even know if either he would suffer from indigestion or you or your husband where Alka-Seltzer's needed or, does that even,
Yeah.
Okay. He showed me Alka-Seltzer, and I was like, what? Oh, my God, that's funny. So I feel like when he would eat sweets and things like this, like he probably wasn't supposed to be eating the things he was eating, but he enjoyed them anyway.
Yeah.
And he gives me the sense where March, like we have a celebration. So is either March or the 3rd or something like this a celebration or an anniversary?
Today is my husband's birthday.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so I know he wants to wish your son a happy birthday. Now, your son,
Perfect.
you have a cake for him. Is that right? Did you, because I feel like there is a cake, or he's showing me a cake. But I feel like there's something around. Listen, he's got a sense of humor. So I just feel like he's telling your son not to be lazy and make sure he blows out all those candles. So there's something around this. Like maybe it's a joke that you guys have. Okay. But I feel like there's that. And it's, and then would you know if, he showed me 3 things at once. His dad, he showed me a wallet. Does your husband have your dad's wallet? Do you know that, or is there a connection to his wallet that he would understand, or his dad's photo in his wallet, or something like this?
I don't know if he has his wallet.
You said
he was the significance to a wallet.
Oh, you're cutting out, honey.
Wallet.
What did you say, baby doll? You're cutting out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know when my husband was young, there was a significance to his
wallet. Okay.
He was a kid.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So the dad is mentioning the wallet. I also feel like the dad is mentioning his ring. So I feel like either he gave his wedding ring to his son or there's a ring for his son. Would you understand that part yet?
Oh.
Are you
not yet, Colby, if you can hear me.
Okay, all right. Are you putting me on mute and asking your husband? Don't lie to me.
There's no significance to the ring yet.
Okay.
But maybe in the future.
I feel like there will be. So maybe his mom's got the ring and then it's going to him. There's something about this. So just know that his dad has set this up, okay? And he's just letting his son know that he loves him. I believe that they would have good talks together. I just feel like they were friends, had good talks. So he's just letting him know he's around, does want to wish him that happy birthday. And honestly, just the last thing he says is, he's a really good son, and you're a beautiful daughter, and he's just amazed by the family he was given, and he just wants to thank everyone. Okay.
Oh, thank you. That's beautiful.
Yeah, you're welcome. So you have a good night, Katie, and tell your husband I said happy birthday. Do you want to put me on hold while you do that?
I'm driving home to see him.
All right.
I will
Okay.
relay the message. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful night, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Thanks. You too.
Bye. All right, everybody. That is the end of the show. I do want to thank everybody for joining me and being here and for calling in. And I do just want to say I really appreciate you all tuning in and hanging out. It's been too long, right? Too long. Next week is our Vino and Voices with Jennifer Schaefer. I know you all are so excited for that. Many special guests coming up, but don't worry. We will still have our date night and our rapid fire. And thank you, everyone. Remember to subscribe on iTunes, download them. You can listen to them in your car. You can listen to them at work. Just don't get fired. All right. Lots of love to everyone. Have a beautiful night.
Thank you for listening to the Colby Rebel Show. Be sure to follow Colby on social media at Psychic Rebel. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, please head on over to iTunes to leave a review to help Colby grow the tribe. Colby is an international psychic medium, teacher, best-selling author, and speaker. She is a master teacher of the Lisa Williams International School of Spiritual Development and is the owner of the Colby Rebel Spirit Center in Los Angeles. Visit colbyrebel.com.